Add 8 to both sides. X is equal to -6. Subtract 21 from both sides. X is equal to -38. Multiply 4 by both sides. X is equal to -20. Divide both sides by 8. C is equal to -9. Multiply both sides by the reciprocal. X is equal to 36 divided by 2, which is 18. Subtract 4 from both sides. 5x is equal to -20. Divide both sides by 5. X is equal to -4. Subtract both sides by 5. -a divided by 2 is equal to -2. Multiply both sides by -2. A is equal to -4. Add both sides by 2. X over 3 is equal to 8. Multiply both sides by 3. X is equal to 24. Combine y's. That gives me 5y plus 7 is equal to 87. Subtract 7 from both sides. 5y is equal to 80. Divide by 5. Y is equal to 16. Distribute 4 to the x and to the 3. 20 is equal to 4x plus 12. Subtract 12 from both sides. 4x is equal to 8. Divide both sides by 4. X is equal to 2. Notice my d's are on opposite sides. I'm going to add 4d to both sides. -37 is equal to 11d plus 18. I'm going to subtract 18 from both sides. 11d is equal to -55. I'm going to divide both sides by 11. D is equal to -5. I can drop my parentheses since I have no number located right here. 3 plus x minus 2 is equal to 2x plus 1. I'm going to subtract x from both sides. That's left with 3 minus 2 is equal to x plus 1. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. X is equal to 0. I'm going to distribute my 2 to the x and the 8. That gives me 2x plus 16 is equal to 7 plus 5. Notice that my x's are on opposite sides of my equal sign, so I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. 16 is equal to 7 plus 3x. I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. 9 is equal to 3x. I'm going to divide both sides by 3. X is equal to 3. Notice that I have no number here, so I can drop the parentheses. And notice that I have a negative that I need to distribute here. So I have c plus 3 minus 2c, and I'm going to distribute my negative, which gives me negative 1. And positive 3c is equal to 2. And I'm going to combine terms, meaning I have my c, negative 2c, and positive 3c. That gives me 2c plus 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. I have 2c is equal to 0. Divide by 2. C is equal to 0. Notice I have a 3 that I need to distribute and a 6 that I need to distribute. So I have 3 plus 3 times k is 3k. 3 times 3 is 9 is equal to. 6 times k is 6k. 6 times negative 2 is negative 12 plus 9. And I'm going to combine terms. Notice I have a 3 here and a 9 here. That makes 12. So I have 3k plus 12 is equal to 6k. Notice I have a negative 12 and a positive 9. That gives me a negative 3. I'm going to subtract 3k from both sides. 12 is equal to 3k minus 3. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. $3k is equal to 15. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 3. K is equal to 5. Notice that I have a negative 3 that I need to distribute to the x and to the 5. That becomes negative 3x plus negative 15 is equal to 8x plus 18. I'm going to add 3x to both sides. That leaves me with negative 15 is equal to 11x plus 18. I'm going to subtract 18 from both sides. 11x is equal to negative 33. I'm going to divide both sides by 11. X is equal to negative 3. I'm going to add 14 to both sides. It gives me 2/3 A is equal to 75. I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal, which is 3 over 2. A is equal to 75 times 3 is 225. Divided by 2 is 112.5. I'm going to distribute my 5 to my 3c and my negative 2. 5 times 3c is 15c. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10 plus 8 is equal to 43. I'm going to combine my negative 10 and the positive 8, and that gives me 15c minus 2 is equal to 43. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. 15c is equal to 45. Divide both sides by 15. C is equal to 3. I'm going to combine like terms. Notice that I have a negative 3m here and a negative m over here. That makes it negative 4m. I have negative 2n here and a positive 3n here. That gives me positive n. And I finally have 7 plus 3 is 10. That gives me B.